What's going on, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in this piece, and we are going to continue my horror collection, shelf number 2. Last time we finished shelf 1, and we are going to skip this shelf right here. This is most of my Asian horror collection. If you're curious what's in there, you can check out my Asian movie collection, and that video is somewhere in my playlist. I did it late last year, so there's no need to cover it again. So we're jumping onto shelf 2 right here. So without further ado, let's get onto it. All right, let's begin the Demented Madness, starting off with the A's and a Bay of Blood from the Mario Baba collection. And I will admit, I am not a big Mario Baba fan. I dig this one though. The Abandoned. This is a pretty cool little Spanish horror flick from Nacho Cerda. The Abyss. Sci-fi horror. Adam Chaplin, Violent Avenger. So good. Gore. Necrostorm goodness right here. Love it. Afterlife. This one's pretty good. Great cast. And I'm a sucker for anything Christina Ricci's in. Alien. Classic. Aliens. R.I.P. Bill Paxton. And Alien 3, which is a recent pawn shop score. This was fun to revisit. I would definitely like to see that extended version though. Alien vs. Predator. Requiem. Not one of my favorites at all. Didn't dig it that much. Alien Raiders. This is a fun one. Alive or Dead. Don't remember much of this one, but I do believe I did dig most of it. Alone in the Dark. Director's Cut. This is a German edition, I believe. Terrible flick, but it was a gift from a friend, and I never part with any gifts. I always keep them in the collection, so it's kind of cool though to have an import edition of it. Altered. This is such a good movie. Definitely check it out if you have not seen it. It's kind of like a group of guys. They find an alien, hold it hostage, and his friends are looking for him. His alien friends. American Guinea Pig, Bouquet of Guts and Gore. This is a fun one right here. Definitely recommend watching this with a group of friends and over some cold beers. American Psycho. Fun one. You guys all know that one. An American Werewolf in London. Classic. I need to watch this again. It's been a while. Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. I really enjoyed this one. And I did have the other Amityvilles in that box set, but I parted ways with it, gave it to a friend, and I kind of regret it now. But yeah, this one's pretty dope. Among the Living. Man, this one's fantastic. Highly recommend it. From the directors of Inside and Livid. Amusement. This is a good one as well. Definitely check it out if you haven't. It's pretty twisted. It's a pretty interesting storyline. Anthropophagus, The Grim Reaper. Just a Joe D'Amato classic. I'm sure everybody's heard of this one. Video nasty. Do want to revisit this one soon as well. Automaton Transfusion is a pretty cool low budget zombie flick. I dug it. Has some charm to it. Awake. This one's more of a thriller, to tell you the truth. But it does have some horror elements in it. Like it says, it's a creepy thriller. And, you know, Jessica Alba, though, man. Smoking. Baghead. This is a fun little horror comedy from the Duplass brothers. I really enjoy anything the Duplass put out. Moi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I do have Rape Revenge in my horror collection, and this one has that element, but it goes beyond it. But highly recommend you check this one out. This one's such a mind fuck. It's really good. Basket case, classic, classic, classic. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Really enjoyed this one. It's been years since I've revisited it, so I might have to do that this year. Below, this is a pretty cool little flick. A little supernatural thrill ride that takes place in a submarine, I believe. And yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I really enjoy it. Big Bad Wolf. Very underrated werewolf flick. So much fun. It's a blast. Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Terrible cheesy flick, but I really enjoyed it. And the director, he put a lot of heart into it, so it has charm. Bite Me. This is a fun little anthology flick, I believe. I could be wrong, but it's by Brett Piper and has Misty Monday in it. So hell yeah, really enjoyed this one. Black Devil Doll. Probably one of my favorite horror exploitation flicks of all time. Just love this one. Alright guys, next up it's Black Devil Doll from Hell, shot on video classic. This is a burned copy from my friend Clay, but he also provided the artwork, which is really cool. Black Demons, Umberto Lenzi. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I believe it has to do with voodoo. Black Sheep, such a fun flick. Zombie Sheep, Dimension Extreme goodness right here. Blindness, this is a really good fucked up flick with a great cast. Highly recommend you check it out if you have it. So good. Blitzkrieg, Escape from Stalag 69, Nazi exploitation fun right here. It's okay. Some decent sleaze as well. Blood and Chocolate. I don't know why this is still in the collection, but maybe because I had a crush on Agnes Bruckner in the past. Alright, next up, Blood Diner, Jackie Kong. Goodness, man, love this flick. And I like this edition from Dragon as well. They're always sexy. Picture quality, not the greatest though, but just love like their releases though. They look really sexy, like I said. And we'll put that over here on the side. It is a bit delicate. Next, Blood Feast. Classic. R.I.P. Herschel Gordon Lewis. Blood Junkie. Such a fun throwback flick. And the montage scene is just hilarious. Blood Rain. Uwe Boll goodness. Just kidding. I probably have this in the collection because of Christina Loken. Had a crush on her as well. Bloodsucking Freaks. Joe Reed. Awesome, awesome goodness right here. Sleaze, cheese, gore. And Ralphus. Love it. Bone Sickness. Pretty cool flick. Loads of great gore though. By Brian Paulin. Bones. Snoop Dogg and Horror. Hell yeah. Boogeyman 2. This is pretty cool little slasher of sorts. And yeah, some decent gore as well. And Boogeyman 3. I dug this one as well. Of course, I prefer the original 80s classic, but these are pretty good. Borderland. Awesome flick. Mexican abduction and a cult. Awesome, awesome. Born. I kind of dug this flick. This has Kane Hodder and Denise Crosby. Botched. It's been a while since I've seen it, but remember liking it. That was pretty cool. The Breed. This is this stars Michelle Rodriguez. It's like killer dog flick. Yeah, let's just say that killer dog flick. Killer canines. Next, it's Broken. I really dug this one. It's like a torture flick, abduction, and all that good stuff. And I really dig the slipcover it comes with. You can open it up, see the guts and razor blade, which is like a pivotal scene in the movie. But yeah, the movie's pretty good. Dimension Extreme as well. Brotherhood of Blood. Couldn't get into this one. I was one and done with it. Brotherhood of the Wolf, fantastic French flick. Awesome, awesome werewolf flick with martial arts as well. Loved it. Bruiser, George Romero goodness right here, and I don't remember much of it. Probably seen it once or twice. Brutal Jesus and the House of Wasted Youth. Nick Box, Christploitation. So much fun. Really dug this one. And we're going to finish shelf number 2 with BTK, Bind, Torture, Kill, where Kane Hodder plays these serial killers based on actual events. I forgot which killer, but the BTK killer. Jeez. All right, guys, that's going to be it for shelf number 2. Thank you for watching. Here's a preview of shelf number 3. And you'll see more of that next weekend. Peace.